Well, Valentine's Day will be here before you know it, so get out your heart-shaped cookie cutter. It is time to shape and bake sassy style.
Here to help us get ready for a day of love is the woman who stole hearts with just desserts, Liz Bushong. Thanks for coming back. Look at you two, Bob.
I know, don't you love this?
I do.
Love apron. Isn't it fun?
The cutest stuff. We
Nice.
look so
Yes.
cute.
So we're
I need to put
doing.
these on the website. That would be
Yes, you
good.
do.
Yes.
And don't forget about the book too.
Yes, it's on there. Twice baked cupcakes.
Twice, you know,
We
we
did
just
the-
made twice baked
yeah.
potatoes not too long ago.
you?
This is much more.
I've never heard of these.
Kind of fun. Well, I came up with that. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but anyway.
We'll
gonna
be the judge of
yes,
that.
Okay. What it is, it's a cupcake with a heart-shaped cupcake that has been baked, that's baked into the cupcake. So I'm going to show everybody how to do it. It sounds a little
Like that?
confusing. Like
What
that.
we're seeing there?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's so much fun. But we're going to start with the vanilla cake mix. And you don't have to use a cake mix if you don't want to. But you could do it from scratch. But go ahead and add, the cake mix is already
Already
in
in
the mixer.
there.
Pudding mix.
Pudding.
Instant pudding mix. Vanilla.
Makes
And
it
then-
moister.
It does.
I'd use that with my rum cake.
Oh, good. And then add 1 1/3 cups of water. And then we're going to add 3 egg whites and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So you can go ahead and add all that in there. And then you can add just a little bit of vanilla.
That's orange.
That's okay. That'll be fine. Don't use these. Don't use these. That's for
So a
later.
little bit of this.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
I love that stuff.
I do too. And we'll flip that on.
Okay.
And we'll let that stir around. But what we're going to do after this beats, we're going to take 1 1/2 cups of that batter and put it in this little mixing cup. And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of red food coloring.
Okay.
And 2 teaspoons of strawberry extract. I didn't even know they had strawberry
I didn't
extract.
either.
But they do. And then we'll stir that up. And then we're going to pour that into our baking dish. And this is a 9 by 13 baking pan.
Okay.
Spray it, line it with parchment. And you're going to bake that at 350 in the oven for about 5 minutes, actually. It doesn't take very long.
So that's just going to make a thin sort of sheet cake for us.
Yes. And then when that's cool, we're going to take a mini heart-shaped cookie cutter and we're going to cut out the cakes. And then I'm going to show you how to put the cakes in the muffin tin.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
fun is that? And
Yeah,
then when they
that's
come
probably
out, they're going to look a little something like that, which is so much fun.
Yeah, and then I'll show you how to fold your cupcake papers.
Yeah, okay, I'm not qualified.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't have a license. Mm-hmm.
Just do it like that. And you pop that
And
up.
pull it up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then if you want to go ahead and put about 1 1/3 cups of batter in there.
1 1/3. Okay.
1 1/2, actually.
Say when.
1 1/2.
That's good.
Probably good.
No.
Perfect. And then we'll add 2 teaspoons of red food coloring and 2 teaspoons of the strawberry extract.
And you know how I have a bad habit of doing this?
Yes.
Don't do it with the extract. It's like 200 proof. It's like,
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
1,
Yes.
2, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at how fun. How
And
fun.
strawberry extract.
Okay.
Put that in there.
eh? How many?
2 teaspoons? Okay.
2 and 2.
Put it over it.
Or you know, if you don't want it as
Yeah.
red, you could always do 1 and 2.
That's good. There we go.
Now,
All
here's
right.
a
Okay.
little spoon.
Now we're going to, this one?
This
or
one.
spoon?
Okay.
Somebody want to
Okay.
stir? You want to stir?
Oh,
Go stir. Somebody stir.
go stir.
Oh, look
I'll work
how
on this over here.
Yes.
This
Oh,
looks
let's put that in this.
like Halloweenish, like
I know,
very red and bloody.
Yes, but it's not as strawberry.
Go ahead and use your
Here.
English line.
Bloody?
Bloody hell!
Oh, no, I can't see. Ooh, this might be okay.
Hey, go to
How are we doing?
lizbushong.com to
We're
find
doing
out
good.
more about
Okay.
this recipe and how to get your
Go
Just
ahead and pour
Desserts
that in there.
book. And you can email her and say you want one of her aprons. And
Okay, we're going to do a
All
little
right.
coffee talk coming up
Okay.
next.
Sounds
Yes,
good to me.
organic
Talk.
coffee. It's all the rage. It goes well with our cupcakes.
It does.
Yeah.
we're back. We're making Valentine's Day hearts that are inside a cupcake, so it's twice baked cupcake.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
And here's what we did before. We baked the
Okay.
red
Mhm.
strawberry
That we mixed
dough.
up.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to take little cookie cutter and cut out the cake.
Ooh,
See how
very
thin that
easy.
is?
Yeah.
Then we just set it inside of our cupcake liner.
And you've already
Oh, you-
put half of the other batter. That's the same batter that we used before we added the food coloring.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're just setting up the little hearts.
Yep. And you want to set them perpendicular like that. And then the tricky part is putting this in, the batter in.
Around the rest of it.
Yes. And you want to make sure that the cake doesn't tilt
Okay.
So kind of start in the back and then around, circle it. And it will rise, but you want to cover the top of the cupcake.
Oh, okay. So we're covering it all up just like you would a regular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and then something else I did, you can do this in a loaf pan if you want to, and I cut several hearts together, and you can put it down in the center of your loaf pan.
So when you cut it,
Yeah, every time you slice it, you
You
have
are just the
a
best.
heart.
so that's what we've got over here.
Yes, and we'll slice that later and see how that works. And then we'll do the same technique that you do here.
Okay.
And one other thing I like to do is take a fork and kind of smooth the batter out just a little bit so it doesn't...
So it's more even once it bakes.
Yes. And the other thing is, how do you know how to cut the cupcake once it's baked? You know, where's the center? Well, what I do is I take my cupcake liner and I pull it out on each side like this before I frost it. Sometimes you can see the top and you can see here. And then you can frost it, and that way you know
That it's in there that
it's
way.
in there that way. So when you cut it, you see the actual heart.
And you know what I thought was interesting too? Look at some of these are actually heart-shaped.
Yes, and I'll show everybody how to do that.
That
That's
is so cool.
easy. There's the cupcake tins right there if you want to grab
Okay.
one of those.
She has so many different little tips.
Ideas.
Tips
Yeah,
and
and
tricks.
what you do is you just take your little cupcake liner and you get the one with the foil in it, and you can fold it in half like that and pinch the sides, and then invert the one end and pinch it on the inside. See, and that
Only
looks-
Liz Bushong thinks of that.
Well, it's just a little heart. So, from my heart to yours.
Oh.
How about that? That's
Don't
pretty
make
funny.
me cry. My
Yeah.
makeup will run.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and hey, we're not going to use this part, right?
No, so we can eat
so we can
that.
just
Oh,
like try
okay.
it.
Yes, and this is the strawberry filling. And then the frosting is strawberry cream cheese whipped cream frosting. So I mixed up some, and that is just 1/4 a cup of butter, a little bit of 8 ounces of cream cheese, whipped cream, a cup of whipped cream, and 2 tablespoons of strawberry jam,
Okay.
strawberry extract, and you have your frosting.
Okay. And we will frost when we come back, right?
Okay, that
Sure.
sounds good. Hey,
cut
also
the cake.
coming up next, we are going to do a visit to our daytime doc. He is talking about getting rid of those unwanted spider veins. Stay with us.
His phone was ringing. I hope he got it.
Yes.
Is that why you guys quit?
Look,
Oh!
Is that not
isn't
so
that
pretty?
the coolest thing? With the heart in the
It's
middle.
just amazing.
Yes.
And this frosting that you made is fantastic. One of the things I like about it, it's so light, it's almost like a filling.
It is. You want to taste it, Morgan?
Oh, are you
you're
kidding?
Anyway.
There's still some left
Use
from
the
me.
hand scoop.
Okay, here's how I mark the cupcake with the
Yeah,
you know, edges.
sides.
And then just pipe your cream cheese frosting. And see, you can still see the strawberry. I use strawberry jam in there.
Neat.
And it's a little bit soft, but it needs to be a little bit firmer. And then this are the chocolate curls. I wanted to show everybody how to do this. Put your
30
candy
seconds.
melts in the little tip thing, and then you can just pipe it out into a heart. And then you let that dry, and there you go.
And then
And then it crashes.
bingo
and
bango,
then-
there it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there it
And there you
is.
have your cute little
Ta-da.
ta-das. So I hope everybody will try this twice-baked cupcake.
Sure.
And
Now,
all of this is in your-
Is that in your book?
No, it's going to be on the website, and
Okay.
it's on your website.
So lizbushong.com?
Yes.
And they can still get the book because
Oh yeah, well
they still need to get
the
one.
cake recipe is in the book. Just the frosting's not in the book.
Okay.
Good stuff.
We'll be right back.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Me too.